What's up, guys? Dave here, the Dave Van Auken Show. We are back. We got a fun one today, guys. I'm very excited to talk to Undefeated Flyweight. I think he's talked with our guy Eddie Martinez under the Fight Bananas banner, but I haven't talked to him yet, so I'm pumped. But before we do, it's Fury FC 69, by the way. But before you do, guys, if you want to make any plays this weekend, especially UFC Paris, next weekend, UFC 279, Chimaev and Diaz, go to mybookie.ag and use that promo code bananas. 50% match back deposit, promo code bananas. All right. We paid the bills. It's time to talk, have some fun. Like I said, undefeated flyweight, 2-0. Big fight coming up, UFC Fight Pass style. Bringing my guy, DJ Quick Jackson. What's up, bro?
What's good? What's good? How you doing?
Man, dude, relax on that bicep snap, man. Relax.
Hey, you got to stack the work, stack the work every day.
Absolutely, man. How's life? Life's good right now? Treating you well?
Yeah, shoot. I just got done chefing it up. I got some food deliveries to go deliver to a couple of my clients after this.
Okay. That's what you're doing, to keep things going until, ONE FC pays you $250 a fight.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about. I'm a businessman at the end of the day, though. So if you eat like a champ, you'll feel like a champ.
That's facts, man. All right. Well, first of all, yeah, Fury FC 69. George Martinez, that's still the opponent. Still, that's still the face on the calendar.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of revenge for my teammate. My teammate fought him earlier, and yeah, didn't like how that went down. He didn't get to show out what he wanted to. So hey, I'm about to step up and let's get it done.
Okay. With that being said, does that give you more motivation? Does it give you even more pressure? Hey, I got to get this job not even done for me, even for the team and the family. Does that give you a little bit more motivation or more pressure?
No motivation. I don't care who they put in front of me, bro. I just train with the best. I got to be the best. I got to walk through whoever they put in front of me. So It's just another obstacle that's in the way.
Absolutely.
Let's get it.
The goal isn't 3-0, at Fury FC 69. The goal is 30-0 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's UFC goal,
sir.
ONE FC goal, whatever what company is lucky enough to have you.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Hey,
there you go.
Hey, bringing that relentless pressure. So, hey, as I put on a show for the last two, so I'm hoping to put on another one here in Dallas. Excited for Dallas. Yeah, we got 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, it's coming quick. It's coming quick, man. It is wild when you put that permanent black marker, that date on the calendar, and all of a sudden you start flipping through days, and then you got the travel week. You probably got some media stuff the week beforehand and all that. So it's crazy. It come up fast.
When you sign on the dotted line. Yeah.
What's up?
I said when you sign on that dotted line, yes, sir.
Yeah, it gets there. With the relentless, is that not even, giving anything away, but to me, like Colby Covington, everyone knows how he fights. He just moves forward, goes, attacks, and never stops. Brandon Moreno's a little bit the same way. They're just so damn quick. They just never stop. Is that just kind of going to be your thing inside that ring or octagon? That relentlessness is going to be unmatched by any of your opponents?
Of course. I don't know. I watch a lot of fighting, and of course you got your counter strikers, but I just can't fight like that, yo.
Yeah.
I try to take people to deep water. If you can't stand the pressure, then hey, that's you can't. Hey, you stepped in. You just, like I said, you decided to sign that dotted line. So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I train with a lot of different people. I like to get a lot of different looks, but yeah, it's just I noticed that kind of that. I got an all around game, but yeah, like I said, with like a wrestling background, it's always been like that. Like who can like withstand, like, because sometimes it comes down to that last 30-second takedown.
Right. So. Right. The round could be tight, and then of course, if the judges see DJ on top, that's where they're leaning. You know what I mean? Wrestling background. So you watch a lot of MMA, UFC, all the way down, Contender, all that stuff. Oh, froze up on me. We hot right now. We're hot. Let's see. Devon, you good?
Yeah, we good. We back.
I got you.
Right.
The last thing I was saying is, so you mentioned wrestling, and you mentioned you watched a lot of MMA. Do you kind of watch everything? You watch, UFC all the way down. Do you watch Contender? You watch all of mixed martial arts?
Yeah, I like to tune in. I caught the fight last weekend with Leon.
Yeah.
What was so crazy was like watching the recap and watching his fight camp, like the planning. I was just like, oh damn, bro, like that. This man was planning to hit him with that combo, and yeah, it was keep your eye on the prize, stay focused. Good coaching all around because I just seen another highlight this morning. They were like, yeah, men's coach was really motivating. And he was like all up in Leon's face the whole time, like, hey, yo, like,
Leon, stop
yeah,
feeling sad for yourself,
yeah.
Leon. Stop feeling sad for yourself. That video is hype. That video gets me every single time.
Yes,
Man,
sir. Elevate, motivate. So, yeah, that's, it's, like I said, staying focused as long as there's time on the clock. Because, yeah, he knew he was down, but
yeah.
if there's time on the clock, he had everybody behind him. Yeah, just believe in the work he put in.
Like we got a lot of kids at the house, so sometimes like that laundry can get really deep on us, you know. I start to sink a little bit. My wife would be like, "Hey, Dave, go get that laundry a little bit." I'd be like, "1 second, let me watch this Leon Edwards video." Leon, get your head up, man. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. That video every single time. And then the video I saw, they put that Rocky theme behind it. I'm like,
Oh
damn,
man,
dude.
see, look at that. Look at the viralness, the vibes that came off. So really motivating. Like I said, just keeping that head up, thinking positive.
Yeah, that's for sure. To me, over the last 20 months, especially last maybe 24 months, the UFC light flyweight division got on fire. It was crazy. There was so much talks of it, you know, it was going to go away, and they really didn't have like a champion that wanted to stay there and all this stuff. And then with Figueiredo and Morano and even Kai did his thing, you know what I'm saying? They really really brought back the flyweight division. There's a couple guys on the rise too right now. Have you felt that as way as me, as like a media guy seeing it from afar? Have you feel that division's like, okay, finally, like the UFC believes in these flyweights and these guys up top, like Davison and Moreno, especially putting in that work for you guys?
Yeah, they're making a lot more exciting, and like I was watching, like you're saying, there wasn't much interest, I guess, at first, but now they're starting to tune in. They see how fast we are. You got people that are actually trying to finish fights, and that's what it's about, like getting out there and getting after it, and putting on a show for the people. And yeah, that's I like to say now that people are seeing, like you said, the Brandon Morenos, the Kai, man. That man got a mean overhand. But like, yeah, it's been fun to watch and adapt. Like what got me as like a mentor is like Demetrius, like looking up to him, and it's crazy watching like the walkthrough of his career. And it's like, yeah, it's cool to see that he's back on top because I believe personally he's the best pound for pound.
Well, okay, I got a permanent black marker, and Mighty Mouse is on my list. We're getting to him. We're getting to him. One more thing though before that, like I watch every show. I watch everything on Fight Pass. I watch every PFL show, UFC show, Contender. I'm in it. I'm gonna watch everything. But there's a lot of people that maybe just watch the pay-per-view, maybe just the UFC every 2-3 months. What do you say to those people? What do you say to the common fan who's really not into it? That sometimes I think the flyweights are looked unpopular upon, like they not the right way. Like I said, I'm a flyweight guy. I love the action. To me, you guys for 15 minutes, you never stop, and to me, that's super entertaining. You guys are super technical. You got to have power. You got to wrestle. You got to have jits. To me, your all-around game is a lot better than heavyweights. But even a crappy heavyweight fight, the fans go crazy for it. They can't wait to it. You know what I'm saying? So what do you say to the fans that maybe don't give the flyweights the credit they deserve?
I think we're finally getting the recognition and the spotlight, if we're being honest. And so that's the way I'm looking at it. I've always kept faith that it's going to continue to grow. And just like we don't know what's in the future, but I haven't seen that flyweight the Ultimate Fighter come around. It's been about 10 years. So, hey, who knows? Like they bring that back. Like I said, put in that spotlight. You put that spotlight on. Like you said, you got 3 new names that are up in the tier. So it's just the more that you keep putting recognition on it, give us a chance. And yeah, like I said, people are going out there to finish fights. You had that bantamweight come down, Cody fighting a flyweight, and yeah, y'all seen what happened with that. So. We hit hard too. Just because we're not heavyweight hitters, don't mean we don't hit hard.
That's true. That's true, my man. All right, let's talk about it, man. Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson. one of the greatest mixed martial artists to ever live. I don't care about weight. I don't care about organization. One of the best ever. You just said you think he's best pound for pound. Do you think right now in 2022, do you think all time? Where do you kind of rank Mighty Mouse? To me, he's a top 10 fighter in the history of the sport. I don't care, UFC, any spot, heavyweight, flyweight, female, anything. He's a top 10 fighter ever. Where do you kind of rank him, with a legacy and, all time?
No, definitely like that top 3.
Okay.
Because like you said, you still got the John Jones. You got the Khabib. If everybody wishes that he can continue to fight, because he would just maul people, and you can see the adaptation. People think that over time maybe he would have got caught, but hey, that's who's to say. So, a lot of people everybody has a different fighting style, but like you said, yeah, definitely in that top. And yeah, he's had everybody has their own path, and so yeah, he's left one and put a stamp on it.
That's for sure, man. One of my good guys in the industry, and I know you know him, a pioneer of the sport, Dean Thomas, and he put out a tweet. He really thinks that Mighty Mouse is the greatest mixed martial artist ever. And he goes, a big reason why is that even what you just said, even with those 2 guys, he goes John Jones, he had his thing outside the octagon, kind of got popped a couple times. Even Habib Nurmagomedov kind of stopped. He didn't really, Mighty Mouse stayed in that bitch for a second. So he did lose because he was in it, and he fought the toughest guys for 8 straight years. And sooner or later, a Cejudo is going to beat you by split decision. That's going to happen. And he just feels like there's so many other guys that kind of not rig the scenario, but just kind of, manipulate it a little bit. And he feels like Demetrius did it the hard way and the right way. And now with this second arise of him and one and doing his thing, he thinks he's the greatest fighter in the history of the sport. Oh, I lost you.
He's fought some of the toughest people in the world.
Yeah. You good?
1 sec.
It's 2022, man. We're making it work. We'll get it. We're adapting and overcoming here.
Hold on. All right, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
We back. All right. Yeah, like you were saying, Demetrius back on the rise. And now you're saying that he's one of the greatest. Man, everybody, like you said, everybody's gonna go through trial and triumphs, and he's always had that champion mindset. He's led by example, and like you said, he's fought the people that they put in front of him, even Wu-Tang, the Muay Thai. He's fighting different styles too. So it's I don't know. He's fought up a division. He's fought at 35 at one point in time. So, I don't know. That's like you said. He definitely that top 3. There's weight classes that there's a heavyweight division. There's John Jones, because you got his only one little hiccup in his career. But no, it's leaving legacies, and that's what we're trying to do out here.
I feel you. All right, man. Here's a fun little thing. 5 questions. It's a way to kind of people get to know you better, just as the person, not the fighter. You know what I mean? There's some good questions in here, and we'll let it roll. All right, you ready?
All right. Let's get it.
What's your favorite app? You wake up in the morning, you go to your iPhone. What app do you put on first?
Probably, right. I guess Instagram. Snapchat, I communicate a lot, but yeah, Instagram, I guess.
Okay.
And then a video app, because I'd be editing videos all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, videography. I'm doing some right now. I'm editing some wedding photos.
Oh,
so.
Okay. I like that, man. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you started a charity, what would it be for?
A foundation for nonprofit kids, giving back to the community, almost like a Boys and Girls Club. I was actually talking about this with the cell phone shop that I work with.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could open a community center, for one of the steps I want to do is a gym, but yeah, a community center where kids can come and channel and learn, and because that's what I'm always trying to do. That's why I like coaching. It's a way of giving back.
Yeah, love that. What's your favorite carnival food?
Carnival food, funnel cake, and then you put all the fixings on it.
Put all of it.
Yeah, that's about a munch down.
A vacation spot. You like tropical or cold?
Tropical, definitely tropical. Sure, I just seen some nice blue water here in the Pacific Northwest. This lake up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm a Florida guy, and actually just this past weekend I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, for the bare knuckle event. Went to Jackson Wink, kind of went up there, did some things. Man,
Okay,
it's like it's crazy. People don't understand. Like I didn't get it either. Like you walk outside of Florida, you just start to sweat. Like you're like you're in the ocean already. Albuquerque is so dry, but like the oxygen is thin. It's weird. It's wild. Like it's a real thing out there.
No, for sure. And like I used to be down south, like in Houston, the humidity that you're talking about. Yeah, people talk about heat here, like, oh, it's hot. I'm like, well, it's a dry heat. Like if you guys go, you guys wouldn't survive because I had to adjust, and and some people don't adjust. They're just like, like you said, if you're talking about dry heat, you ain't ready for no humidity.
It's wild, man. Last one for you. Who is your all-time favorite combat sports athlete?
Combat sport athlete. Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Okay.
Mouse.
It's a Mighty Mouse podcast today, man.
It's a Mighty Mouse. And it's just, as GSP, I liked watching him growing up. It's one of the first people I was kind of watching. And then you got like Chuck Liddell, Mean Overhands, and then like the Gracies that the no size difference, like the beginning of the UFC and stuff, the Ultimate Fighter. Like
that's a good Mount Rushmore right there. You got Gracie, you got GSP, you got Chuck, you got Mighty Mouse. That's a pretty good Mount Rushmore right there. I can live with that. Man, here we go. Fury FC 69 versus George Martinez, the undefeated DJ Quick DevonJackson, my guy. Any last words? Anything you want to get off your chest, my man? Any kind of sponsor plugs? Anything you want to push?
Shout out to my gym, Mercenary, Iron Shin over in Vegas, and Fury for always putting on the show, giving us a platform. So, and Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Life is Memories. If you want to check out some food, thechampburrito.com, eat like a champ, feel like a champ, and the YouTube channel. Go subscribe.
Gotcha. Man, send me those links after this. You through Instagram, send me those links. I'll put it on this podcast and the guts of it, and when we send it out there, it'll be a part of it, all right?
Yeah, sounds good. Sure, I got a free workout on there. So, hey, 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day. If y'all ain't getting it in, 30 minutes a day, that's why you ain't getting where you need to be.
You're right, man. I'm like, I went to Albuquerque, gained 6 pounds, man. So let me get that workout in, all right? I'm with you.
Yes, sir.
All right, my guy. Be good, man. It was appreciated. We'll talk to you soon. Good luck. Good skill to you in a couple weeks, all right?